To make a dotted line, you're going to first want to create a stroke with the pen tool. So let's just, you don't want to fill, you just want to stroke. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click over here, and then we're going to mess around with it. So at this moment, it's a 1-point stroke, as you can see up here, and it's a full straight line. So open up your stroke palette and expand it right here. And then click on the dashed line so you can see that something's going on here. I've already established earlier that the dash would be 1 point and the gap would be 6 points. So if I zoom in on that, it looks like that. So it's pretty darn delicate. Oh, 0-point dash. Let's make that a 4-point dash. So you see you actually have something going on there. If I want, and that's what they call the butt cap, the round cap, it's rounded. So let's expand it this way. It looks more like a capsule. And if you want it to be more perfectly round, well, I'll show you another way to make it perfectly round, because it's actually kind of not as easy to do the dotted line perfectly round. But you want your appearance palette out now as well. And you can see right here I've got a 4-point dashed line. So I'm going to duplicate that line by dragging it down to the duplicate item, that icon. And now I have 2 dashed lines, black one underneath, and I can change the color of this one up here. So I'll go up to the control bar, and I'm just going to choose white for right now. I'm going to try to. There we go. Okay, so it appears white because it's on top of the other one. Now I'm going to change the size of that, and now it looks like you have a hole in the middle of it or something to that effect. So you can imagine how it might be interesting to, or easy to make something like a road. So here's a stroke. It's uneven. Let me do that again, holding my shift key. Alright, so here's a white stroke. I'm going to make it black so we can see it and get rid of the fill. Here's a white stroke, and I'm going to make that stroke about 10 points, so it's thick. And you can play around with that. I might make it a teensy bit bigger so we can see it better. So now I'm going to duplicate that stroke, so I have 2 stacked. And this time I'm going to change the color of the top one so that it's yellow. I deselected it naturally. Okay, so now it's yellow. There we go. Now I'm going to change the size of that one to more like 2 points. So I have a single line, and you might be able to see where I'm going with this. I'm going to make it a dashed line, and I can extend the length of the dash to, like, say 5, and play around with that so you get something you like. So that's 6-point and 6-point gap, so maybe that's what would look like a road to you. But you can see in this manner you can stack up these lines to create something. So that's creating dotted and dashed lines. One last thing, you can save these into your graphic styles, so which means that every time I care to use that again, I don't have to recreate it. I can just select my graphic style and I will have that particular object. Same with, of course, this one. You have that path right there in the appearance palette. Drag it into your graphic styles, and that's how you create a graphic style as well.